Now, I'll tell you something that's really interesting. Oh, there we go.
You want to bet. You want to bet. When we get Chad Mason's body cam, it's going to show him playing the dash cam on his laptop, and it has audio.
I mean,
you want to bet?
The case file in the Mustapha Aljazairi case, the server, evidence.com, what you have in there is multiple body cams of Chad Mason. Chad Mason, the body cam, the officer that we just watched, talking about the wires cut, I'm hungry. Well, there's multiple body cams of Chad Mason. These body cams have been cut by the department and uploaded to the server. And I'll tell you why, because you don't see Chad Mason turning on his body cam.
Oh, yeah.
These are body cams that are selected, cut from an original body cam.
The camera just magically turns on. It just appears to be automatically recording.
That body cam is in a file, not uploaded to the server. It does exist, just like the other body cam.
But they chopped it up.
They chopped it up. Now, we're demanding that Mustapha's defense attorney, Brad Haywood, ask for the full body cam of Chad Mason. There is no way that you want to tell me in a case where the officer is admitting to cutting and muting a dash camera. Well, today the dash camera doesn't have audio, it's cut before impact. And you want to tell me the body cam when he made contact with the dash camera is not there?
You know why he why it's
the
not
most
there?
important piece of information, most important piece of evidence, the dash camera.
You know why it's not there? Because when he played it on his laptop, it had audio. That's why they removed it.
And Commonwealth Attorney Amy Ashworth keeps that body cam in a separate file, hoping that she's going to protect that officer from that he cut and muted Mustapha's dash camera.
Look, they asked, Sarah Sammy asked him, did you notate that the dash cam did not have audio at the time? He says no. Why not? Why not? Why not? I mean, now that tells you that the moment you get his body cam, you're going to see him plug in the camera into the laptop, and the audio from the dash cam is playing out loud, and it got captured on his body cam. And that's why they sealed off Chad Mason's body cam. I mean, I'm willing to bet whatever you want on it, that the moment you get Chad Mason's body cam, it's going to show the dash cam videos that he played. They have audio, and the audio is playing openly on his laptop.
Let me show you how Chad Mason is conscious of his body cam. He's well aware that he has a body cam, and he.
By the way, that's why he says, that's why when the prosecutor asked him, she said, "Did you notate that anywhere?" Or not the prosecutor. Actually, Blake asked him. The defense attorney asked him, "Did you notate that there's no sound from this dash camera anywhere?" He says, "No, I didn't. I didn't notate it." You know why he says no? Is because he knows there's a possibility that Mustapha's defense attorney is going to get his body cam, and it's going to show the audio playing out loud.
Absolutely.
And by him saying he didn't notate it, he doesn't remember, he's not really lying.
Look, he sat on the file.
He's not lying. If the audio comes out, he's not lying. He says, "I don't remember. I never said there was no audio." You look at 807 pages of discovery, and not a single page says there is no audio. Not a single page. And that whole discovery file say there's no audio.
I'll take that further. Robert Drum says that he heard the content of the conversation inside the vehicle, and that Mustapha and Dorsey are talking about court.
Casey Stevens told us they found the audio to the dash camera.
Robert Drum has the audio.
Robert Drum has the audio.
That's what he said. I have a recording with Casey Stevens.
And Casey Stevens never expected you to record that conversation.
This is a body cam where Chad Mason
is performing for his body camera.
Absolutely. He's telling Robert Drum, the other officer that falsified Mustapha's statement, that I have a body cam and it's captured on it. Let's watch.
So, do you have the sheet, the procedure sheet?
I don't think I do.
That's not it.
He's going to walk up to Robert Drum in that truck, and he's going to tell him, I've got one body cam. He says it's on camera.
That was Matthew Surdam.
This is on camera? anything. He says he's being in a car crash. That's it. I said it's going to be drugs or drunk today. He said no. It's on camera.
It's on camera.
It's on camera.
It's on camera, right? So we go back to knowing that this officer is very conscious of his body-worn camera. When this happens, when he made contact with the dash camera, the most crucial piece of evidence, you want to tell me that they're not telling each other, reminding each other that, hey, we're on body cam. Just let's change the topic. I'm hungry.
No, there's this first rotate up there.
How about cameras? We got any cameras?
So they have a dash camera on the.
We got Target.
have a
Target's
dash
Target's going to pick up big time.
Is it still running?
I can't. No, the cable's broke. So I mean, I don't know if it was broke before or broke now, but it's broke. I am starving like mom.
I'll get some food in a minute.
I just need water. Just water.
That I have a case. I have a whole case of water.
Then he looks at the body cam. They remind each other, hey, there's a body cam. We're on body cam. Let's just change the topic. This officer later admits to the presiding judge, Judge Carol Weimer, I broke the chain of custody when I made contact with the dash camera. I took the file for 2 days, got a warrant 2 days later. Well, you sat on those files. Today, we have a dash camera that has no audio and is cut before impact. And it has 17 frames missing from the camera facing inside because this camera faces the outside and it faces the inside. So you have a dash camera that's cut and muted. And here, you're talking about the wire cut. Did you cut the wire? Well,
Did you cut the
where
wire?
is the body cam when you made contact with Mustapha's dash camera? I mean, it's not in the server. And as a matter of fact, the body cams that we have of Chad Mason in the server, in the police department server, is a body cam that's been sliced, cut, uploaded to the server. The original body cam where Chad Mason, the full body cam of Chad Mason is not in the server. It's put in a separate file. The Commonwealth Attorney is Amy Ashworth is hiding.
It's chopping up.
It's chopped up. And we're demanding that the original body cam, when this officer handled Mustapha's dash camera, is released. On that note, we're going to take a break, a short break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Mustapha's vehicle, the Suburban. Why is the accident has not been reconstructed for 2.5 years? And the questions that we're going to cover is, who is Mustapha's defense attorney? Whose idea was to reconstruct the vehicle 2.5 years ago? When we got an independent expert to reconstruct Mustapha's vehicle, why was the vehicle crushed and staged? And what's the point of inspecting the vehicle
After they chopped it up.
after they chopped it up, crushed and staged it? There's a machine, Mohammed, there's a machine that scans the vehicle and it will tell you point of impact. It's called a Faro. Now, the police, we have pictures of the vehicle before, after the accident, at the scene, and we have pictures where the police department is chopping up and crushing the vehicle.
The real question is, where is Robert Drum's Faro scan of the car?
Especially when he says, I scanned the vehicle to Robert Trump.
Before they chopped it up, he said they scanned it on the scene.
Absolutely.
So where is his scan? Where is the data from that scan? That scan is what should be looked at, not a scan today after they chopped up the car. Because if you scan the car today, the computer is going to tell you this is a head-on collision because the driver fender is damaged, the door is missing, they've crushed the front of the car. So your scan today is inaccurate. We want Robert Drum's scan before they crushed and staged Mustapha's car. That is what needs to be looked at. Those images are what's valuable to the accident of reconstruction. Not after. I mean, did they chop up the SUV too? But no, they chopped up Mustapha's car. Specifically, they chopped up his driver fender to make this look like this was a head-on
So when the computer
collision.
picks it up,
The computer's going to say this is a head-on collision. It's not going to say his car was T-boned from the rear passenger side.
we're going to slow down the conversation. We're going
Let's
to go
slow
over
down.
the pictures. We're going to go over the pictures before and after, how this vehicle was crushed and staged, and what are they doing 2.5 years ago, and what are they doing today? Because today, we're getting the vehicle reconstructed, but we're demanding that this company that's been compromised with Stephen Keene, by the way, we're gearing up for a lawsuit against that company. We have a body cam. We have a body cam that he works with the police. He went as far as poached.
Attempting to hire Robert Drum.
I
What
mean,
more
you're
than that
hiring-
do you want?
You're hiring the investigator that falsified Mustafa's statement on a body cam, and then you go along with the police is telling you that you're not reconstructing the
But
vehicle.